David Dobrik, the 23-year-old Vlog Squad member, just gifted one of his besties a Lambo. He's like the Oprah of our generation.
You get a car. You get a car.
You get a car. Take a look, you guys.
What's up with you? Just chilling.
I wanted to show you something. Yeah, I'm opening the gate now. I'm a little nervous. You ready?
Why are you shaking?
Look that way. He's really confused. Here it goes.
Shut. What? Whose is that?
There's no outkeep, so you guys can talk whenever you want
What's
to.
up?
There it is right there, the brand new Lambo Huracan. No big deal, but David gave it to his bestie, Heath. And lucky for you guys, because I know I bet you have a lot of questions. I know we do. We actually have Mr. David Dobrik joining us live via Skype right now, so we can get to the bottom of this amazingness.
David.
What's going on,
This
man?
is so cool. It's like I'm stuck in a different country.
That or you look like a gamer.
It's 2019, David. Anything's possible
Exactly.
with
The
technology.
future's crazy.
What's
up, guys?
You know what's crazy is, I mean, obviously all your videos just rack up those views always, but this became the #1 trending video on YouTube pretty soon after you posted it, and then you also got Heath trending on Twitter. I gotta ask you, man, like, how did this even come about?
That's really exciting. I haven't trended in, I think, over 2 years. So that's
Really?
awesome. How did it come about? Heath is, so over the last year or so, I've gotten to surprise about 13 people with brand new cars, and Heath goes to every single surprise with me because he's obsessed with cars.
Aww.
Like, loves them. He goes to buy the cars with me because he loves the process of buying them. And he's the biggest fan of supercars, and he's been trying to get one. And he set a goal for himself when he lost a certain amount of weight, he'd get himself one. And he was 2 pounds away from that goal. So I beat him to it just in time. And I know that was his dream car, and I've been trying to do this for a really long time, and EA came through, and we got it done. It was awesome.
And did Heath have any idea? Because obviously you had a lot of friends who were involved in this video. I mean, y'all are good at keeping secrets,
Seriously.
apparently.
No, he had no idea. I told him that there was that my house was transformed into a winter wonderland, so he had no idea what he was coming to see. He just thought it was something totally different. No, he was actually 100% surprised, and it was my favorite reaction I think I've ever seen.
I was gonna say, I feel like I was surprised by the amount of emotion from the reaction. I mean, he really started crying. He got you welling up, and I'm not gonna lie, I told Cassie after I watched it, I'm like, why am I tearing up right now? I mean, did that surprise you how emotional he was?
Yeah, all my friends were like, he's gonna cry, this is a dream car. And I'm like, there's no way he's gonna cry, he's just gonna be super excited. And then he started bawling, and I completely lost it too. Every time I watch it, I tear up. I love it.
I mean, with this platform that you have, and you mentioned that this is not the first time that you've gifted someone a vehicle. Obviously, you are a very generous young man. How rewarding is it for you to give back to especially close friends of yours?
It's the most rewarding. I always say it really is more selfish than it is selfless. Because getting a reaction from someone is everyone knows giving is so much better than receiving. It's a blast. So giving Heath that car was genuinely priceless. I'd do it again if I could.
And you probably will. I mean, you just said it. You've given 13 people a brand new car.
I was going to say...
I should really stop at this one. I feel like...
Please don't. David, I was gonna say, I can give you the waterworks.
Right, exactly.
I can give you the waterworks.
We'll give you the reaction you're looking for, okay? In fact, we're gonna bring in our producer, Brianna, because she had a couple questions for you in regards to the gifting. Brianna?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just wondering because I feel like your other friends have to be jealous that they're not getting cars. Are they more jealous that they're not getting cars, or are they kind of in anticipation okay, my car is coming next?
No, I think everyone's really on the same page. If someone's getting a gift, everyone's very happy for that person. Once in a while, then someone will be like, "Oh, what the hell? I want a car." But other than that, no. Everyone's when I told people that Heath was getting a car, everyone was so excited. And same with anybody else I've gifted a car to. Everyone's so on board with it, and they all want to be a part of it because they just love doing it.
And what do they have to do? I'm sure there's some kind of criteria this friend has to meet before they can get a car.
They have to get me lunch every day for the next 10 years of their life.
Yes, that's right.
And loyalty. I feel like loyalty is key here
and they
too.
They gotta pick you up from LAX. They gotta pick you up from the airport too. Now that they have a new ride.
And you'll notice
Oh yeah, go for it.
No, I was gonna say, you'll notice Heath driving down the 405 in that bright blue Lambo.
Yeah, picking me up from LAX. No, my friends help me with so many of my videos, so it really is a revolving door of us giving and getting. So it's great. Everyone deserves everything.
Does this count as one of your videos right now? I'm asking for a friend.
Wow, Denny wants to be a YouTube star.
No, I want a car. I want a car, David. I'm not gonna lie.
David, do you think you'll ever... Do you think you'll ever up the ante? Like, are we ever gonna, get to like speedboats or jet skis or yachts?
I mean, I really want to. I would love to. I guess it's kind of up to the companies that I work with and who wants to do the next big thing. I'm so down. I have a couple other ideas I really want to get done, and I would love to do them.
Well, speaking of the next big thing, you're always cooking up something. You're always shooting some videos. I gotta know what's up your sleeve right now. What are you working on?
I don't know video-wise because it's always so random, but I'm on a show called America's Most Musical Family. I'm one of the judges on there. That's a lot of fun. It's a singing competition show. It's on Nickelodeon. And Debbie Gibson and Sierra and I are the judges, and Nick Lachey's the host. And that's a lot of fun. It's basically just really talented families competing to win $250,000 and a recording contract. So that's really fun.
Is Sierra teaching you how to do the 1-2 step and maybe a little Nick Lachey get 98 degrees over there?
She's showing you how to level up?
Trying to teach me how to do things, but I'm the worst learner when it comes to anything with music or dancing or anything.
So we can't anticipate you being on the next season of Dancing with the Stars anytime soon?
No, that is a show I will definitely try to avoid at all costs. I would so fun.
I love it. All right, well, our thanks to David Dobrik for joining us on the Download today, man. We'll be looking out for our car in the next couple weeks, so thank
Range
you.
Rover's totally cool. Totally
Got
cool.
it. I wrote it down.
All right, see you, man.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Meanwhile, you guys, from cars to marriages, another day here on the Download. Is it trouble in paradise for America's favorite newlyweds, Jana, Jake Paul, and Tana Mojo?
The next chapter of this saga continues, guys. It all started when over the weekend, Jake Paul was actually spotted having lunch with his ex-girlfriend, YouTuber Erica Costel. Of course, the photos surfaced online, and you can't get anything past the internet, and you certainly can't get anything past Tana, right? Because she actually reacted. Her initial reaction was this tweet right here, LMAO WTF.
Because she found out on Twitter. The photo started circulating there. I mean, literally, you find out your ex, or not your ex, your husband is hanging out with their ex. Granted, it was lunch, which is not as bad, I would say, as like drinks or dinner maybe. But still, I'm not a big fan of hanging out with the exes. There's a reason why they're in the past. And you mentioned, yes, the timing. Right. Obviously, Tana is going through a lot. She's had a death in her family. She's been spending a lot of time with her family in Las Vegas. So, like, why aren't you with your wife? Why are you hanging out with your ex?
You know what? Let's fast forward actually to Jake Paul's YouTube video because he did address this family emergency and where Tana has been and whether or not they will reunite. This is it right here. He says that he misses her and he's trying to help Tana any way he can. He admits that, when stuff happens with the family, you just got to deal with it. So he acknowledged the family emergency and said that he misses her and then he hopes that they'll be reunited soon, but he says it's all love.
All love. And you know what? To be honest, I kind of take back what I just said because everyone grieves differently. You may want your own privacy, newlyweds or not. You may want to grieve with your family in your own personal way. But, speaking of exes, Bella Thorne, who is, of course, Tana's ex, she took to Twitter because she kind of had the same initial reaction as the rest of the internet. While her family is going through some ish, not a good look, Jake, because a fan had asked her what does she think about, Jake possibly hanging out with his ex for clout, to be honest.
Right, and the fan was like, help us get Hot Girl Summer Tana back. Tana's been busy though, y'all. Oh, by the way, Tana's been busy because she liked that post. She liked Bella's tweet, but I will say Tana's also been busy with her own YouTube video because Becoming Tana Paul also dropped this week, and she has been hawking it because apparently she spent weeks on it editing. Of course,
it was almost an hour-long video. But here's the thing: is like obviously we were all kind of holding our breath. We were hoping that this video would address. Jake hanging out with her ex, but at the end of the video, she actually kind of addresses it and says and they lived happily ever after. And really, that's one of the only things that she said about this hangout, this lunch photo or whatnot, in other than the Insta story that she had posted of, she was singing the Thank You Next lyrics, but she kind of altered it.
She
to
changed
fit
the lyrics.
Jake. Yeah, so we wonder if she is cooking up another video, because obviously, for content purposes, you gotta break up the videos. The one video has to be about the wedding, then the next video has to be about the drama. You got and then at the end of the wedding video, you gotta tease the drama in order to keep people in.
That's why I'm like, is this all a PR stunt? Like, Jake is spotted having lunch with the ex, all of a sudden becoming Tana Paul.
Of course it's fake. Why would he be spotted out in the open with his ex if he's married? Get out of here. It's all for content.
It's all for content, and you know what, speaking of Brianna, the games continue, because then Jake popped up on Tana's recent Instagram story where she seemingly calls him out for the whole lunch thing. Take a look.
Hey, did you like my wedding vlog?
Yeah, it's fire. The ending was dope.
Please. Did you guys catch that? Because again, at the end of her most recent video, she kind of pokes fun at the lunch, and he's like, yeah, I loved it. I loved the end. I bet you did, Jake. I bet you did.
PR or not, I do think it's a little, weird going back to the timing. She just lost someone in her family, and like, don't do that.
Well, then here's the question, guys. Will Jake and Tana last? I feel like we've been asking that a lot, but I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. I think content is king here, right? And they're going to stay together as long as the views rack up. That's my prediction.
Okay.
Oh, is that fair?
Yes, 100%. Right. B, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's for clout, they'll be in it for who knows how long.
So I guess we're going to
I'm going to play devil's advocate and just say, for the sake of saying that they love each other, it's genuine, true, real love.
It's not a real marriage. There's no paperwork.
Oh, that's right.
Come on now.
We learnned that they are technically not married, but they're still together apparently, as it seems on Instagram stories, but time will tell.
Oh, well, other marriages. Yeah. No trouble in paradise here with this next one. You guys, fellow YouTuber PewDiePie is married. He got hitched. Wow, I love that Simpsons animation right there.
That was perfect, actually.
Oh, you guys, Felix, aka PewDiePie, married his longtime love. Look at these beautiful photos right here. This is former beauty vlogger Marzia, and they got married on Monday, you guys, in a garden ceremony in London. How picturesque, magical, beautiful is this?
No, they're gorgeous, and he, of course, is wearing a black tux, but let's talk about Marzia, because she is stunning in an off-white long-sleeve lace gown, and I'm telling you.
Yes, with the fashion,
I know,
honey.
you know what?
Yes,
listen,
bring it.
I watch the runways. No, I don't. But no, this looks like it could be out of a fashion magazine, seriously, though. But they also revealed the happy news on Twitter, too. PewDiePie tweeted, "We are married! I'm the happiest I can be. I'm so lucky to share my life with this amazing woman."
And obviously this is super happy, the next chapter of their lives. But of course, with anything happy, you got to bring in the other side of things. People on social media immediately reminded the world that, although he is one of the most followed people on YouTube, he has come under fire in the past for different situations. If you remember in 2017 when he shared a video showing two men with a sign. You know what? I don't even really want to read the rest of it, but
it was anti-Semitic,
yes.
Or at least that sign was. And he later said that the stunt was to show how crazy the modern world was, so he kind of like backpedaled a little bit.
And then also when he called Lily Singh a crybaby, reportedly for she was calling out pay equality and her thoughts on gender, and he tried
and like any YouTube star, I feel like, not any, but most, little controversy goes a long way for them.
Goes a long way, but regardless. Yeah. Congrats on your wedding.
He and his bride have been together for 8 years, and they finally tied the knot, okay? So congratulations to them. All right, guys, it is time for our MVP, the most viral post. This one truly viral. This is why we can't have nice things, you guys, okay?
You guys, if you see this post, this one right here floating around about Instagram with, words like privacy policy and permission to use photos, you guys, it's not true, and that's not just the journalism major in me speaking. It is a hoax from the horse's mouth. Instagram, you guys, confirmed to us here at ET that there is no truth behind this viral dupe. Literally, Short and sweet. There's no truth to this post.
A dupe, by the way, that as you've seen on your feeds, even celebrities have been fooled by. Like a lot of them. Look at
Literally.
And they're still coming in too. That's the crazy thing. I mean, everyone from Rob Lowe, Trevor Noah, Zoe Saldana, 2 Chainz.
Niall Horan.
Right.
I mean, Julia Roberts. I saw.
Not Julia.
Listen, that was my reaction when Beyonce's mom, Tina,
not Miss
posted
Tina.
yesterday. I go, no, Miss Tina, no. And then even, I'm not going to put her on blast, but someone in this office posted it, and I texted them, and I go,
Wait, who was it? Spill the receipts. I need to know.
I go, fact check here.
Call them out.
Someone who works here.
I would never. Loyalty
Rihanna.
is key.
Hey, it
Rihanna
wasn't me.
jumped in it.
This was the most disappointing story of the day. I was so disappointed in all these people. It's like, I thought you guys were all intelligent celebrities.
But here's the thing is like why it's so problematic, and I hate to like bring politics into this, but like obviously with the upcoming election, it just goes to show how quickly false things can circulate like around social media.
It's so true. And also, I will say the note, if you read it, this the fabricated hoax, the note, it says, it doesn't make any sense because if you look at Instagram's policies, they need your permission to use your images just to post your photos on the platform to begin with if you're a public profile. So you're already, by opening up and starting a public Instagram account, you're giving them that permission to just post your photos. So the only way you can not give them permission is to literally delete your account.
Whoever made this, shame on you.
It's been entertaining though, because John Mayer even made a joke out of it. Do you see this?
My world, what? Meatloaf.
It's all, and this is going around too. It's like giving them permission for like other things, or saying he says he does give Instagram the right to publish his digital content, including his meatloaf recipes.
Oh, I saw Spencer Pratt tweeted too. He said something along. He goes, "I do give you permission to post my content."
I will say most of the celebs who did fall for it, they're starting to delete that post. So probably a good idea.
I guess probably it makes sense that they would all fall for it because, I mean, celebrities don't essentially have privacy anymore. So, of course, they're going to get worried when they see that. I mean, that makes sense, but still, like, think about it. Fact check.
If it was true, I'm like, take my photos.
Right.
But yeah, it also comes back to the simple fact of like, if you post something, you know that it's out there in the open forever and ever. So regardless, like your stuff is public.
Be smart, be aware, guys.
You'd think it was that simple.
Let's do better. Okay. Anyways, fun show today, folks. Brianna.
We gotta go outside, but I think we have a car waiting
you
from
know what?
David
I'm gonna go check.
Dobrik.
Oh, yeah, it's my G-Wagon out there.
Go.
Thanks for watching the Download,
Right next to my Range Rover.
Hey.